Walk from there up to, it was still Key Arena at the time, check out the band. They flew 3,000 miles to be here. Now, I knew she had IBS, but it was not top of mind. It did not come up in conversation. We finished dinner. Her and my wife go to the bathroom before we're going to now walk up to Key. I am now 3 cigarettes deep outside waiting, and I'm just like, come on, man. So my wife comes out, and she's like, hey, so-and-so's not going to go to the show. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? She bought tickets and flew 3,000 miles. She's like, yeah, she just shouldn't go back to our place. I'm like, well, what is she doing? She just said, she pooped herself. I'm like, oh, wow, okay, yeah, I get it, man. Did she want?
How's she going to get home?
I think she Ubered home, took care of her.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, what else is she going to do,
Well, that poor
man?
guy
It's
who's driving there.
Yeah, I mean, it happened. She tried to make it into the bathroom, didn't quite. I guess she made it into the bathroom, but did not get her pants down.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she cleaned up the best she could, but I mean, there's really no other option. You just got to suck it up and
or walk 9 miles.
But you got this hot chick getting in your car, and she smells like.
It smells like ass.
It happened to me, not terrible, but driving back up from. I was on 95 somewhere down south, and same thing. Like I just didn't make it in time, and I mean, I left a pair of underwear in a bathroom.
Oh yeah,
in some gas station.
Mm-hmm. You're not the first.
Yeah, right.
I left mine at Safeco.
Right, because now you just have that gross pair of underwear, and it's like, well, I'm not putting them back on.
That should be a future question of the day. Where have you left a pair of underwear? We know why you left it. Just where was it?
What is weird or not right with your body? 206-803-ROCK.
Mine was at a downtown mall called the Gallery of Baltimore, across from Harbor Place. Underwear had to stay. I'll leave it at that. Hello, Luke. Welcome to the men's room.
Positive Friday, gentlemen.
Positive Friday.
Okay. So, this is pretty similar. Okay. Anyway, this is pretty similar to the last one you heard, but it does revolve around lactose intolerance. My mom found this out when I was a really little baby, so basically, and now I've kind of taken a more learned approach to this when I was in my teens, but basically without a dairy pill, if I eat something with a lot of dairy, I get really bad stomach pains and really bad gas. Sometimes it's internal, sometimes it's not, but if I feel something's wrong down there, I will let my family know the green fog is coming.
So at least you know.
Generally, yes.
The green fog, you call it. Now, is it the type that will clear a room, or is it just relieving pressure?
It varies from time to time, but generally speaking, I do know how to exit the room quick enough where, like, if it's super crowded, I know how to do it while not drawing too much attention to myself. But if my brother is there, he might say, "Don't worry, I'll cover for you."
Do you have a girlfriend? Are you married?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, because they would keep you from doing that. They would keep you from eating excessive dairy. That's one good thing about having a partner. They keep you in check because they care about you.
But you have to remember, so I'm mildly lactose intolerant, right? So, I mean, I can eat cheese and all that kind of thing. I can drink skim milk. If I drink whole milk, it's a different thing. But the one time I always forget, and probably once a month we'll do it, I have like chicken Alfredo or something. I never think about it in the Alfredo sauce. Because you don't perceive it as a drink or a food. You know what I mean? It's about the pasta. And then I'm telling you, more than anything else, within like 20 minutes, I'm like, oh, no, man. And like you said, just gut pain. And like, I'm going to go poop for the next 8 hours.
I mean, look, I'm the same with you. Like, I'm not, like, I can drink milk and stuff, but there's a certain threshold.
Yes.
So same thing. I did it last week, right? We were eating pizza, ate ice cream sandwiches the next morning. My buddy's like, you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm definitely somewhat lactose intolerant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If it's made with heavy cream.
On a scale of 1 to 10, my stomach pains, that's usually around somewhere between a 5 and a 7. But either way, 50% of the time, I'm fixing to fart.
Okay, all right.
Well, that was the entire statement.
All right, so
I'm fixing to fart.
What is the worst experience you've had with this condition? Like what was the
worst blowout?
The low point?
I really wish I can remember, but I will say whenever that happens, half the time it can be a little smelly, and half the time it's just scentless.
It's just rank.
And which also does remind me, it's usually the loud ones that don't smell nearly as bad.
That's how it always is, man. Because nature gives you one of two choices. You can make a lot of noise and everyone knows you're farted, but no one's going to smell it. Or you cannot make any noise, but everybody smells it. Are they going to know it's you, right? And sometimes you hedge your bets. Like, for the worst blowout I had, and my parents ended up changing my diet a little bit. I want to say I think we went from whole milk to 2% after this incident. And I have a vague recollection. I'm 5 or 6 years old, and we had been at a friend's house earlier that night. I do remember that the father in this house was all excited. He had a new blender, and he made all the kids like chocolate milkshakes or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were delicious, and I took it down. No big deal. Hung out for 2-3 more hours, all right, typical thing. We get home, and I'm standing at the top of our stairs. Basically, you would open the front door of this house, and the stairway's right there. So I'm at the top of the stairs, and I told my mother, quote, "Mom, I feel something funny in my pants." That is my quote. So like anything, it still had the elastic jeans. So she does a little peek, and I mean, I just remember her screaming down to my brother to grab newspaper. And he does not know why. And she's like, "All that you can find." Especially, she rips down my pants, and I mean, it's just flowing out of me like a soft serve machine is broken. Right? And I remember the feeling of it just on my legs. It's massive diarrhea. It just wouldn't stop, but I'm still standing at the top of the stairs. And the bathroom was right around the corner. She never really got me in there until after I was kind of done purging, so to speak. But my brother, he's now screaming. My mom's screaming. My dad's just kind of looking like, what is happening here? And so she had me standing on top of the newspaper. But I remember I could see it was kind of like rolling itself down the stairs. Until I was, and that's the thing. So my brother's laying down newspaper, stair by stair by stair, because it just kept coming, like the blob, man. And it probably stopped about halfway down the stairs, but I'm still pooping. And my mom didn't want to put me in the bathtub until the poop was out of me. Then the poop was finally out of me. And in my mind, I'm there for 12 hours. I'm sure the whole thing lasted maybe 2 minutes.
Sure.
But it was a long time. And she's just freaking out and screaming the whole time. It stunk, the whole nine. Anyway, they get my ass in the bathtub, wake up the next morning. It's like nothing happened. About a week later, went to get a bowl of cereal, 2% milk. We'd never had it before. I did not know why we had it. My brother was not happy about it, so we're grilling my parents about it. My dad's like, because regular milk makes your brother S. And that was a straight, he's like, I'm not dealing with that again, man. He's like, that was a nightmare.
I told you, I had a friend, right? So we had taken a trip down to San Francisco. My other friend at the time, he's living in like the North Bay.
Okay.
So me and my buddy, we had spent the night in San Francisco. We're having a good time, right? We take the ferry, right? So we get there, Marin County or whatever. Our buddy picks us up, and his son's like 3.
All right.
And he's like, I got a little time. And we're like, can we get a beer? So we go to a brewery, right? You can have the whole family. And his son's standing up on like the little bench. And same thing, there's just like this white, or not white, like almost like reddish pink foam going down his leg. And it almost looked like puke. And we're like,
reddish pink?
Yeah, we're like, he couldn't have puked.
Right.
And my buddy just kind of picks him up like, man, like, I don't know what's going on. Runs to the bathroom, and he comes back, and he's like, I told her to stop feeding him all those beets.
Oh, God.
Same thing. It was clearly running down his leg.
Jesus.
But the color of it, I mean, you reminded me when you said it looked like a strawberry milkshake. That's what we were like, what is that, man? What is that? When he came back and said what it was, we were like, oh, gross.
I would not have guessed. Ew, man.
We thought he had spilled something, and somehow it was running down his leg.
More comments on our question, what is weird or not right with your body? Here you go. I have 3 testicles. The extra one is very small, but still, 3 testicles. A couple more. My D
Never scared, Miles. Never scared.
My D is crooked. Don't know why. Never got it checked out.
Is that Peyronie's disease?
But people always comment on the fact that it's pretty crooked.
Which way? Left, right?
That's a good question.
Up, down?
Up.
That would be a weird way to be crooked.
What, up?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Guys, I have a broken rib that never set right, so I can't sleep on my back without my chest feeling like it's collapsing.
God.
That sounds good.
I have scoliosis that my doctor didn't find out until I was 14. And this was after the doctors came into the elementary school, middle school to do their spine checks to catch it early on. By the time they caught it, it had accelerated past the point of needing a back brace, but not severe enough to require surgery. So now I walk around with constant back aches, muscle spasms, and my left shoulder hangs a good 3 inches lower than my right.
And it's still not operable.
Well, I have scoliosis in 2 places, and they didn't catch it in time either.
Really?
So I could have been that kid in a back brace, which I would have appreciated at the time.
Yeah.
Because I don't care. If I knew then what I know now,
That's the
I could have lived through the embarrassment. I'm sure I'd have been embarrassed at the time. But
Yeah, a lot of kids didn't
Could have
like
been the
braces.
Tin Man.
Yep. Pretty much. Guys, I've had chronic kidney stones.
Oh.
I passed 5 of them so far this year. Luckily, they've been small enough to pass on their own, with the biggest being 5 millimeters. Unfortunately, I currently have an 8 millimeter one inside of me that I'm having to have surgery, and they're going to break it up next week. I would not recommend this.
No, my brother, he had him a couple of years ago, and he had never had him before, but I was like, is it as bad as everyone says? He's like, no one describes it as being bad enough. He's like, you know they're bad. And every story is a horror story, and it's like, it's worse than what you think it's going to be.
Okay.
It's like, glad I'm not you.
That's awful, though. He's already had 5 of them. I mean, we're in February.
Right. Right.
I've started to get boils in my armpits.
Ew.
And they hurt, and they can't be lanced because it makes it worse, apparently.
What?
That sounds like an infected gland, doesn't it?
But if the doctor is smart enough to know that we can't lance them, you would think they would also say this is why. Mm-hmm. Ew.
Another, don't have much of a story behind this one, but I was born with 5 wisdom teeth. They were all removed and 3 kidneys. So apparently I came with extra parts.
3 kidneys.
You
3
think
kidneys.
that's a potential twin that you just kind of absorbed?
Well, a lot of people do have that theory.
What, the twin thing?
Yeah.
I mean, it does. A lot of times when they find like a tumor, but the tumor has teeth, you know, it freaks people out, and they're like, look, more than likely, you know, the egg split, but one embryo ended up absorbing the other, but you didn't completely dissolve what was supposed to be there.
And a couple more. I'll get to
I wonder if he gave it away.
But the kidney?
If I had a 3rd kidney, I'd just get rid of it. I'd be like, who needs it?
I have herniated
Just saying,
discs.
it's
Facebook
It's a
Marketplace.
serious thing when people need kidneys.
For
Say
sure.
what? $1,000 you can have one.
Yeah, get one, man.
Well, if you could charge, I'd charge more than that.
In cash. And